What's up, guys? Today is April 15th, 2024, and today we are going over chest day and an 8.5 mile run. Please comment, like, and subscribe down below. I'm not going to waste your time. Let's go ahead and get into it. So today I ended up doing an 8.5 mile run, which is one of my base runs for the week, and I'm trying this new thing to where all my base runs are going to be at marathon pace, right? Which shouldn't be too hard for someone that is already in halfway good shape, right? So my marathon goal pace is around 7:38. So if I can stay around the 7:35 to 7:40 pace for the entirety of the run, then I'm happy. And luckily today I was able to do 8.66 miles, and I believe it was 7:36. So I was under goal marathon pace. I was able to throw down some pretty good miles. And one of the things that I really found interesting about this run is that in the beginning, from my apartment down into the meat and potatoes of the run, it's typically downhill, right? Like you'll see the first mile is 50 feet downhill, and the second mile is 18 feet downhill, and I take the exact same route to get back to my apartment. Towards the end of my run, you're typically going to be more tired, right? Not as fresh as you were when you first started. But one thing that I find interesting is that for some reason I always have a second wind. Maybe it's just the adrenaline or the excitement of finishing a hard run helps me run faster. But I've historically have always been pretty good about running negative splits. And as my mileage has increased and I've become more comfortable running these longer distances, it's nice to actually be able to continue that ability and continue having that ability to run negative splits. All right, you guys should be able to see my screen now. So I had a pretty good run, like I mentioned. The first mile, I was able to knock it out in around 7:19 at a negative 50-foot elevation, which is pretty good. I wasn't really going out and striving to be super fast today. Like I mentioned, I was just trying to be at or slightly below goal marathon pace. And for the first 3 miles, I was able to accomplish that. Perhaps that first mile got the better of me because in mile 4 and 5 and 6, I was pretty below pace. It was the first time, honestly, throughout this whole year to where I've experienced hard wind blowing right in my face. And after mile 3 all the way to mile 6, it was a ton of wind. It was uphill, so I was pretty fatigued. And that might be the reason why my mileage was so slow, or perhaps, like I said, I just went out a little too fast. So I'll have to work on my pacing. But I was able to redeem myself in mile 7 and 8, running well below goal marathon pace in order to hit a overall time of 5 minutes and 39 seconds, which ultimately gives me a 7.35 mile per mile pace. So I was able to essentially run a third of a marathon at my goal marathon pace. And also, I think one of the interesting things about this particular run, or these types of runs that I'm going to be doing in the future, is that I'm going to slowly increase the distance of these base runs from a third of a marathon to hopefully half a marathon over the course of 9 months or so. Well, I have my marathon coming up in August, so or October rather. So I have some time to really sit down and understand what's going on with my body and find the best runs, finding the best training programs in order to get me to that 3:20 marathon pace. Just to give you guys a little bit of a background on me, I played baseball in college, but I've never run any more than 2 miles in my entire life before I began running last November. So, all right, so here's my first set. It's pretty easy, 2:15 for 6. I've been doing this a long time, so 2:15 isn't the world's heaviest weight anymore, but it was nice to go and knock that out. It was nice and smooth. Oh, today also I was able to throw in some extras. So like I mentioned in my first video, whenever I do chest, specifically bench press, I always do a superset because I typically wait 3 to 5 minutes in between sets. So I like to knock out some curls, and I'm still working on building the weight up from 50 pounds all, to whatever, right? So I typically do 50 pounds for 8 until I can't do it anymore. Whenever I drop below 6, maybe even 5, if those sets have been really good, then I'll go to 45 pounds. And that'll get me back to that 8 to 10 range, to where I'm able to approach hypertrophy. Here we go, 225. That was really easy. Looked easier than 215, honestly. I mean, I think that's just because I got a little bit more warmed up. A little bit more of that blood was flowing. Here we go, back with the curls. Let's see if we can't do at least 8 on the second set. I was feeling pretty strong today, even though I just finished a run. I'm not sure what it is, but I think once I get over 9 miles, there's literally a cap. At 9 miles, my strength decreases. But before 9 miles, my strength increases. It's probably all in my head. There's absolutely no scientific evidence to support any of my claims, but there you go. Set number 3, 235. I'm actually feeling pretty good. Waited only 3 minutes for this one, and that weight is moving incredibly well. I think it's moving a lot better than last time I was at the gym, so feeling good. Again, I need to work on my form. My feet are tap dancing all over the place, but it's a process, man. You can't be perfect every single time you go to the gym, but you can always strive for perfection, right? All right, I think this is my last set of 50s. I was pretty winded, so let's see how many sets I can get, or reps I can get. Yeah, dude is tired. Dude is tired. Come on. You got one more in you. No, you don't. Oh my goodness. It's embarrassing. Be better. All right. Now we're approaching that big boy weight. 245. And this should move pretty well. I was able to knock this out relatively easily last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, locked and loaded. Looking good, feeling good. The weight is moving. And let's see. Oh, 50s for one more. Yeah, this is not a good idea. I probably should have had dropped down to the 45s, but I'm hard-headed, and ego lifting's kind of fun, so I can see why I do it. All right, 255. Let's see how many of these we get. Last time we got 5 for 255, so getting that 6th rep is definitely on my mind. I was really focused for this set, and let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on now, Rich. 5. Come on, hang with me now. 6. Let's go. I feel like I was pushing the weight of the world on that last rep, but we got it. We got it. I missed the homies DAP, so I had to go back. And we did go down to 45, so there we go. Feeling good. Getting pretty tired, but we're gonna keep going. Crank out 2 more. Come on, 1. Give me 1 more. Come on, you got 1 more. Oh, come on, Rich. Come on, be better. Watching yourself on video really gives yourself another perspective on how much better or worse you could be doing in the gym. So I know I need to go hard on my curls. That's what I've learned today. All right, last time we got 3, but we didn't complete the 5th set. So let's just see what happens. 1, moving good. 2, come on. Oh, 3. Okay. You know, we got the previous set, so I'm not terribly upset about what had happened. Obviously, I would have liked to have at least gotten 3 to match my previous workout, but I think I was working on slightly shorter rest here. You know, having some conversations with the boys. You know, makes the gym fun. So we're gonna knock out our last set of curls here, and we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next exercise. Come on. All right, cool. So, dumbbell incline bench. I think I have the seat at the right height today, so this should go a little bit smoother than last time. We are working with 95s once again. Once we're able to complete this block on the 6x6, we'll go up to 100. But right now we're still rocking with 95. It does seem to be a good weight for me. It taxes me enough while also letting me get a fair number of reps. So this was a pretty hard set, but yeah, weight's moving well, feeling good, feeling strong. Yeah, I think I got one more set in me. I ended up doing a total of 3 sets for this workout, but yeah, I think I only filmed 2. Actually, here we go. I typically do supersets with dumbbell incline bench as well, like I did last time. And I call these double T's. Don't ask me why. I made the name up when I was 19 years old, and it just stuck. So these are double T's, doing as many of these as I possibly can. The first set, I used 30s, and I got 10. The second set, I used 25s, and now I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel with 20s. So running out of gas, but still giving it my all, trying to force that hypertrophy, force muscle growth, so that hopefully next time I can hit 250 or 265 for at least 4. That's the goal, at least. Yeah, and here we go. I think this is the previous set on dumbbell incline bench. I'm not sure how many we did. I'm honestly kind of lost right now, but hey, hopefully this video is a little bit better than last time. Progress, right? Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, come on, you had one more. Oh my goodness. No juice, no sauce. All water. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and skip past this part right here because I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, and last but not least, I did a superset of dips along with tricep pull down. I didn't film the pull downs today just because everyone knows how pull downs work. But I thought this was pretty cool. I was able to get 12, and I ended up doing 3 sets of 12 on this, and then I did 3 sets of 12 on tricep extensions. And yeah, that was my workout. It was a very, very good workout alongside a very, very good run. I'm very happy with the results from today. You know, obviously could have been a little bit better on the dumbbell bench, or regular bench, the 6x6, but I think overall today was a win. You know, I did everything I was supposed to do. Maybe I didn't get the results that I wanted, but the process was correct. And next time I'll make some adjustments in order to try to move past this little bit of a block that I'm having on bench. One of my ideas is actually maybe doing, just 200 push-ups my next chest day, right? We're gonna switch up the workout. We're gonna give the muscles a bit of a different stimulus, a lot of blood flow. I'm gonna be really, really pumped, and essentially just kind of take the day off from bench. And next workout, I think I'll come back a little bit stronger, because I'm giving my muscles a fair amount of rest, but I'm also forcing and injecting a lot of blood into that area, just a different stimulus altogether. So perhaps I do that next time, but I might give myself one more day bench just to see what happens. But if I stall, or if I'm at the exact same strength as I was last time, then yeah, we're gonna have to make some changes, make some adjustments. But like I said, overall it was a great day. We definitely got better, 1% better. And I think we're on the right path to running that marathon, and we're on the right path to benching 315. So those goals I definitely see happening in 2024, and honestly, sooner rather than later. So that's gonna be it for us today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.